Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Spaghetti. I'm going to be running Toy Story 2. Here, let me show you the title real quick. Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for the N64. This is my main game that I play. N64, any percent to be specific. And for commentary, I'm gonna have Electric Man. If you want to introduce yourself and kind of take over.
Thank you, Spaghetti. My name is Electric Man 17. I do speedrun this game as well, though not specifically on N64 console usually, but for like mainly PC and PlayStation. I currently hold world record for PlayStation myself, and yeah, now it's time to explain this game.
Yep.
So in order to
real quick before you start, let me just count down and then we can start talking.
All right, perfect.
All right, so timer actually starts -1 because the timer starts when you gain movement on Buzz, so that's why we have it set to -1. But I'll just count down and then I'll start the timer myself. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so for the premise of this run, if you don't know what this game is, it's actually, if you've played like Super Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie or the new game, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, shout out to that game. And so instead of collecting Waddle Dees or Power Stars or Jiggies, we're collecting Pizza Planet tokens, and we need to collect 30 Pizza Planet tokens to enter the final level and to beat the game. So Spaghetti's gonna be doing that in the fastest way possible. So what you're gonna see here is circle jumping. Is specifically Spaghetti's doing like a circle as he's like jumping on and on to the. He's jumping off the pole and then he's jumping on to the pole. So now he's just gonna enter the boss fight. He fires his laser to skip the real red dialogues text, and now he's gonna like wait for his invincibility to wear off right now.
I am Buzz
and then so
I come in peace.
we got. I don't know what just happened there, but
I had an itch. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay, man. You're okay, man. Anyways, this tin robot kit takes 3 hits, so he's on the last hit. He's going to be at a specific position, grabs the token right as it spawns, and now he's going to go for a specific. Actually, a well-timed jump. He needs to time this jump pretty well. Let's see if he gets it.
Nope.
Oh, okay, never mind. He's gonna go for this chair back up here over here. That wastes like a little bit of time, but it's not too much.
It's not the end of the world. Yeah, what I was attempting to do was from that platform I was on, I was going to jump to this sheep here. It's pretty hard to jump, to make that jump. We do a lot of what's called like an extended double jump in this game, and it's pretty much like you get like the most well-timed jump like that you can get to extend your distance pretty much. And the one that we needed to do for that sheep is like probably one of the hardest ones in the whole game. Just happens to be in the first level. So yeah, it's very common to miss it.
It's pretty hard for beginners. Anyways, he's gonna do one of like the few instances of manipulation. He's just gonna walk around this van real quick, and then once he jumps out, he's gonna double jump, and now he gains full control in the cutscene, essentially grabbing that token. So now he's gonna grab at least 2 more coins. So if you're familiar with Toy 2 on an N64 emulator, you should know that door clip is completely free, but what Spaghetti's going to do is a variation of the door clip that allows him to like shift Buzz's momentum back and allows him to clip into the wall to get that token. Now he's just gonna, now the rest of the run is just gonna be collecting coins and then collecting the collectibles for the person we have to deliver it to, which is the sheep for Bo Peep.
Yep.
Yeah. I will blame myself for it. Now he's just gonna collect the remainder of these coins on the stairs. Pretty tight timing on those jump
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get up those stairs. And that basement clip that you guys saw, it's pretty much the only time that you'll ever see me go out of bounds in this run. There are other like out of bounds clips in the game, but we don't do them for this category.
Now, this spoon jump is pretty significantly hard, but Spagettd did it.
Yeah, that jump that I did there was pretty...
Sometimes that copter will not, like, it dropped the coin for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like one above, but that's fine.
I grabbed an extra coin there, I wasn't paying attention.
That's fine. Anyways,
yeah.
now he's gonna go over and talk to him whilst grabbing the 50 coins that he needs. You need 50 coins in order to get it's a button token, and you could just exit the level here, and then it will count as level completed, as long as you collected any tokens. We'll collect all 5 here in every single iteration of the run. So now he's not gonna save because that definitely wastes his time, and now we're on to the next level, Andy's neighborhood.
Yeah, I think you guys will see me doing a lot. Sorry to cut you off, but I think that you'll see me do a lot is we're gonna exit the level like before, either like right as we grab a token or like right before we grab it, because as long as you like touch it, even as the screen is like loading out to the next level, it'll still count as you grabbing it. You don't have to wait for like the animation for it or anything like that. So that saves some time. And same thing with the bosses. Once we get to like the next boss coming up, we'll be able to, like, as soon as we defeat them, like as soon as their health drops to 0, we can instantly exit the level without having to wait for that cutscene of them like dying or whatever. And that just saves a bunch of time too, because you don't have to watch the cutscene.
All right, what you just saw was Spagettd went out of the boss boundary zone and essentially removed all invincibility, and now he's gonna do a tight jump. Perfect.
Yes.
So now we're done with our first 2 major levels in the area. So now we're gonna be heading on to our first major boss fight, and it's pretty easy to mess up.
Yeah. This one, the method, we call it quick kill. He just needs 3 charged laser shots to defeat. The hard part is just getting them, you know, and like actually like shooting him. Specifically these 2 right here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. So
okay, that's fine. It's just you have to line yourself up. And fun fact: when we exit the level, when the boss's health is down, we could just immediately skip the save prompt and the boss defeated prompt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we skipped all prompts.
Yeah, so that's what I was mentioning when you just skip as soon as their health drops to 0, you could just leave the level.
Yes. Anyways, now we're on to Construction Yard, and we're going to be doing 1 token, which is Slinky Race-ish. Now we have to collect all 5 of his wrenches. I don't know why Slinky would drop any wrenches. Maybe because his spring bobs, like, you know, need wiring or something like that. I don't know. But that doesn't matter. Spagettedd's gonna grab all 5 of them, and he's just grab the token, exit level.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Just that 1 token, and we're out of there.
All right. So now here comes another very hard jump, which is called Umbrella Jump. So what Spagettd needs to do is time his extended double jump to get on top of the umbrella. It is really easy to mess up, just like the other tricks that I've yet to mention.
Yeah. It's another extended double jump, like the jump to the sheep that we saw in the first level that I missed. But, you know, we'll go for it. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not like the exact position, but it's really good enough. And you might. So in an actual run, we actually skipped that ledge grab. It like saves a bunch of time, but since Spagettd opted to go for ledge grab because
it's safer.
You just lost a little bit of time, but not too much.
A ledge grab is just a 1 second or 1.5 seconds. So I'd rather just go for it. Just, you know, because if I miss that jump to that little awning right there, I just fall straight down, and then that's a huge time loss. I'd rather just grab the ledge.
Here's the next level, mash time or slime time. It should be, you gotta mash the fire button and hope that he doesn't jump. So Spaghetti's going in close. It's really a mashing level. You just gotta mash that fire button like so hard that you mash so hard in life.
Yeah, luckily I play a lot of Mario Party mini games, which include a lot of mashing, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, so you just need one more hit, and oh, we actually got to jump.
That's
fine. He's just gonna finish off that level, and now we're going to
possibly the hardest trick in the game coming up.
Yep, the hardest trick of the game that is completely free for me. Not this trick, though. He's gonna drop from the bottom of the hay bale to one of the checkout aisles. And
we need to grab that potato head piece right there that I just grabbed, because in this game, you unlock power-ups for Buzz by delivering potato head's like parts. That gave us these rocket boots, which we'll need. I mean, we kind of need it for this level just to get over here quicker, but we mainly need it for the last level.
In the last level, actually.
Yeah, so that's why we unlock it now.
Yeah. So anyways, Spaghetti's gonna be concentrating on this. Mm-hmm. So the original founder of this trick, Spaghetti, is actually the founder of this. Spaghetti is the founder of this trick. So what you do is you want to hold down your spin, let go, hit the dinosaur at the precise time, and then you want to jump at the precise time. And now see, it doesn't give you the token prompt. So now Spaghetti has to keep moving in order to keep the text prompt for the thing. So now he's just gonna go to ham real quick, and he's gonna like prompt up. He's gonna cancel out the red text, and he's gonna line himself to jump up to get that puzzle token, which you normally need the discs for.
Yes!
And you got it. Nice.
Okay, I literally practiced that for like an hour last night because it's really easy to miss, and if you do miss it, it's like in a run you would just reset because there's no way to recover from that, and so I didn't want to have to go for a super. I didn't want to go for a super late backup, so I'm glad I grabbed that.
Yeah.
Practice pays off. What's really crazy too is I actually got that with like the weirdest camera angle I've ever had. The fact that I was still able to grab that is pretty crazy.
Now here comes the first instance of RNG, the crane game. The token, whenever you open up Al Spaceland, it's in a different location. So Spaghetti got kind of like the worst. Oh, he didn't like stand on the button. You're supposed to like stand on the button there,
right?
So because it increases your height just to get up to that arcade cabinet. Ugh.
It's okay. I think.
Alright, hopefully third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was just timing my double jump wrong. I wasn't getting enough height. That's all good. If that's the worst thing that happens today, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and here comes. So we're entering the ball pit, trying to shoot this copter enemy here to grab coins because we need those coins for ham again because we're grabbing all 5 again.
Yeah, this level, just like Andy's house, we grab every token, so it does become one of the harder levels right off the bat because of that. But I wouldn't say it's as hard as it though.
You won't be able to collect a coin if you haven't collected already. So that's like, there's no way to get your coins back. It's just like you have to deal with the consequences. So anyways, we're gonna be heading up to the race. Skipping a platform there that you would normally read. Oh. Well, we gotta... This enemy, like, kind of sucks, but glad you got it. So now, for this race, you better not fall off of this rope. Otherwise, you restart the whole race, causing a reset.
And trust me, I've fallen off of this race here at least 2 or 3 times in a run. So I'm like super focused there now because of that.
So now Spaghetti's gonna collect the second alien there. grab a coin, and he's actually gonna push the box for like a little bit of safety. It's possible to do that without pushing. I've done it like multiple times.
Yeah, you don't need to push that box there, but it just makes it like pretty much guaranteed because you can do another extended double jump to reach the other box. But better safe than sorry. I'd rather just waste like half a second pushing it.
Oh no, the imposter is gone. Like, guess that buzz was very sus.
Yeah, it was a sussy buzz.
Yeah, So now, so what you're gonna see here is a bunch of boxes here. Normally you're supposed to go through that like whole laser area there, but Spaghetti just like jumped off of those boxes, granting him early access to this area. So he's gonna be like getting the extra coins, getting the final alien. That's fine. And he's gonna do a spin here, grab the token, and then he's gonna go off to the alien.
Finish off the level by just dropping these little guys off.
Definitely.
Another thing you'll see me do too is charging my spin attack like this to interact with like other characters and NPCs, because when you're spinning, it increases your hitbox ever so slightly, so it just lets you interact with them like a tiny bit faster. So
this next level, I pretty much optimized this, but Spaghetti's gonna go with the original strat for this level, which is where you just walk forward. Normally, in the new strat, you're supposed to spin at the beginning, and then you'll be in the spin animation, and you can skip all this, and you could basically skip. Buzz is staying still, and now Spaghetti's gonna shoot the enemy, and now he's gonna do his spin, and then jump right at, and then Buzz can move freely and shoot the enemies.
So we're pretty much doing like what we do to set up tech storage in this level. When Buzz goes into that spinning, that dizzy animation, it lets him move during cutscenes when you're normally supposed to be standing still. That's how we grab the token in Alice Toy Barn, and that's how we're able to move during this cutscene here to be able to destroy the enemies faster instead of waiting for them to spawn.
And one thing to note here is that you can rotate the camera as you try to do the thing. So now he's gonna fire a laser at the last shot. I would normally spin at the last one because you can kill enemies quick. There's no delay. Fun fact: I think in the N64 version, your health, I believe, doesn't carry over to the next level. But in other versions, they do.
Yeah. So in this version of the game, normally, like he was saying, if you take damage, your health will be the same amount of, health carrying over to the next level. But on the N64, every time you start a new level, you just regain all your health. So that makes it a little easier instead of having to go and find batteries to, get more health back.
Okay. So what you saw Spaghetti there was it was a hard jump. Normally it's like pretty hard on the N64 and possibly PlayStation.
Pretty much every version, honestly.
Yeah, but PC is actually more forgiving than all the other versions because you have like extra jumps on the PC, which is like I think 60 frames per second.
Well, yeah, not extra jumps, but just your jumps are higher.
Yeah, basically that. So now Spaghetti's gonna go for this second. Yeah, okay. Normally that would be in a better position, but because I got like a bad pattern. So what you see Spaghetti doing is called jumping while in the once you're in the lock-on animation, you can just pretty much jump. You can't do that in the beta. I figured that out the hard way.
Another thing too to note about this level specifically, oops, I don't know why I tried to hook onto the other one, but this level is one of the other ones that have RNG, probably the most RNG in the game. which would be the mice that you collect. They just move in random positions and stuff, so they're really easy to miss. And then the elevator cycles that we'll see in a bit, they are also random, and sometimes you can get a really bad cycle that you kind of just makes you like sit on a platform for a while longer than you have to. Okay, so example here, this little guy just has a mind of his own.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean,
there we go.
I mean, you could somewhat predict his movements, but it's not that easy.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the harder things. I was gonna, so because that took me so long, I actually don't have time, but I was gonna try to grab the mouse. There's another mouse on this wall down there, and you can grab him before you jump on this platform. But because that ceiling mouse was being kind of frustrating, I'm actually gonna have to grab it later. In the side point too. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's how you grab a backup.
Well, what spagettd did was he activated the elevator like before he can actually grab the mouse, which means he messed up the cycles a bit, which is not what we normally do. But it's fine. If it works for him, it works for him. Nothing to it.
Yeah. So on N64 specifically, though, that's actually faster. That's why I started doing it. Because the elevators move slower, you actually have enough time to do the puzzle first, then the ceiling mouse, and then still grab the mouse that's on the wall. It is risky though, because if that ceiling mouse is hard to grab like it was for me, then I actually can't grab the mouse on the wall that I'll have to go back for in a bit.
Yeah, so normally myself, I don't opt to go for that Gerdo Spider's coin, but spagettd wants to, so he moved back a bit. So now he's gonna try to like, in this race, he's gonna try to grab all the coins that he possibly can and fall in the final holes. Fun fact: if you fall in a hole that is not in the like central vent area, the race ends automatically. But coming up, you can like fall in either one of these three vents, and you'll still be fine. But if Spaghetti opts to go in the last one,
yeah, just play it safe. And I am actually kind of short on coins right now, which sucks, but that's not too bad. There are some backup coins on the way to Ham that we could just get. But before we do that, let me try to grab this mouse here. This little dude is really hard to get sometimes. Nice, got him.
Yeah. No, that hard mouse is actually pretty hard to predict where he's going. There's like if you do the elevator cycle fast enough, you can actually just grab the mouse. Like they'll be in the same position every single time if you do it fast enough.
Right.
So he's gonna grab this token, and he's gonna find like extra coins because he's.
I think there's one here. Oh no, there isn't.
No,
okay, I know which one to get. There's one in here I can grab.
Yeah.
And then there's two in this room we can grab.
Yeah. So we gotta be careful of there's electricity. Oh.
I tried to jump on the coils, but
and on the pole. And on the switch. So if you take damage, you will automatically fall.
Yeah.
That could be the end of one of the hardest levels in the entire game.
For sure.
So now we have rocket boots and grappling hook. Keep that in mind. Well, the rocket boots specifically.
Right. We don't need the grappling hook anymore, but we will need the rocket boots, like I mentioned in one of the last levels.
Yes. Anyways, on to my favorite level, and it has my favorite song in it. I can't sing the whole thing because. Anyway, so now we're gonna find bullseyes or horseshoes.
Explain to me why Bullseye needs 5 of these when he only has 4 feet.
Well, I don't know, because reasons. He wants to put one on his tail.
Maybe it's just like a spare tire type thing, in case he loses one.
Okay, that's a half bullseye jump for that. That's fine. Anyway, so now he's gonna do a train skip. What he's doing here is he's buffering his jumps. And he opted for ledge skip. Nice. You kind of want that ledge skip. That really saves time. Mm-hmm. So now here comes something called window seal back jump. Window seal jump.
The windowsill, yeah. So this skips a large portion of the level of this section as well. It's really hard to get though. Let's see. Yeah. So the ledge grab mechanics are kind of scuffed in certain areas of the game. This happens to be one of them.
The laser, because then Buzz has more room to grab, because it's like his arms like flail when he's like double jumping, but when you're shooting, he just stays in the shooting animation even when you're double jumping.
But that's okay. Now, we got it right there, and that wasn't too bad.
What Spaghetti did there? He got hit by the cannon, which is normally fine, but so now he's gonna finish him off and try to get to the thing before it spawns. Oops. And we're good.
There we go.
Alright, so now we're on to Zerg.
Zerg is pretty easy, especially in this version of the game. So like if you're playing on PC, since the game runs at 60 frames per second, which is when it's not supposed to, Zerg actually zooms pretty fast, and you actually can't hit him unless you trap him in a corner of the room. But for N64, 30 frames per second, so we can just do this.
It's also the same on PS1 and yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. So console, you can just do this. PC, you need to trap him in the corner, otherwise he's just too fast.
But for some reason, the Dreamcast, it runs at 60 in this place. Also, who's excited for the new Lightyear movie?
Yeah, speaking of Lightyear, right? I don't know if you guys saw the new trailer, but they showed what Zerg looks like. Pretty sick.
Alright, anyways, next up is airport infiltration. We are in the bag luggage. So, this is a pretty tight jump, but essentially, you gotta like... Oh, you got it. So you want to be on like just enough height and enough on the side. Oh,
that's okay.
To make the jump, and it's pretty easy to.
Yeah, it's easy to mess up because, like he was saying, so you need to get the extended double jump. You also need to do it at the very edge. Oh, right there, I just completely jumped over the ledge.
Yeah, there is an easier setup. If you don't know short hops and full hops, you could just like short hop onto the edge, and you'll make it every time.
Right.
Just like that. Oh, nice job. So now, I think he's gonna go for your YOLO. So what YOLO is he's gonna grab both the puzzle token and one of Mr. Potato Head's parts before actually like delivering them to this dude over there.
I'm actually not gonna go for YOLO, only because that's like the one trick that I still don't know how to, like I still can't get down, so I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna go for it. Normally what you were talking about, what Electric Man was talking about is yeah, you would collect these dumbbells for, his name's actually Rocky, but you would collect them for him, go into that rocket ship room, grab the token in there, and come back and finish the race. But it's such a tight window because you're on a time limit. You literally make it with like 1 second to spare, so you have to do it like perfectly. And I haven't gotten that down, so.
Yeah, I even tried to do it myself, and I actually got it once.
Nice.
So the wind is he's going to opt for the wind push to like. So normally you need the hover boots to get up here, but we could just use a precise double jump.
Yeah, we could just do some sick platforming and just skip the intended way of getting up there.
Yeah, we just skipped the way that is not intended by the developers. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Mr. Potato Head and unlock the final power-up in the game, the hover boots. So what you have to do is you have to hold your jump button to gain your height, but you can only gain height from like a certain distance or whatever platforms are on there. So now he's gonna land right on the side of the conveyor belt to initiate the boss fight, which is
Stinky Pete.
Or the Prospector.
Or Prospector. But Stinky Pete is funnier to say.
Yeah. So that's the first time we're showing off the token spawn boss.
Yeah, because I missed it. I was just standing in the wrong spot there.
Alright.
Now for one of the most technical levels in the game.
So we got this is gonna be the one trick that we're gonna go for. It's gonna be called the boss jump. So essentially what we have to do is we have to go into this like green carrier or something.
Another conveyor belt, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's the one that's not moving. So yeah, it's gonna like.
Let's go.
Oh, no. Nice.
So that jump is really hard to do, yeah.
Alright, anyways, he's gonna attempt another tech storage, and it's gonna be this similar to the one we did in Al's Toy Barn, but there's gonna be like one slight change. So we're just gonna hope he gets it. Sure. Let's see if he gets it.
Nice.
Got it.
So
nice.
We pretty much did the same thing that we did in Toy Barn against that other boss, the robot. You grab the token as it's spawning during the cutscene animation to be able to hold that tech storage, and then that's gonna allow us to skip this race coming up.
Yeah.
Which literally saves like 45 seconds.
Anyways, instead of pressing the fire button to skip the red text, we now press jump to skip the other text, and now he's gonna go for a very, very, very hard trick called the puzzle skip.
I missed it.
Well, okay, you got the token.
Yeah, that's all that matters. So the trick that I was going for there, I was trying to go for another tech storage, which is when you grab that token and then you touch the green slime underneath you, that'll give you the tech storage again, and we would have been able to use it to skip this puzzle here. Because my brain is small and I don't understand this puzzle. But I got it.
No, you just got it. You just got a god cycle. So yeah, you normally do want that cycle because you can get it in like 2 tries.
Right.
And it's gonna be our final token to grab, and now we are going, and now it's gonna be the final boss fight. I wonder what it will be. Will it be something completely new? Let's find out.
Oh, it's just all the 3 mini bosses together. But check out this Woody and Jesse. We're here to save you.
Get him, boys! Alright, so what Spaghetti needs to do is he needs to kill the gunslinger first. Alright, nice. Now he needs to spam the infinite spin glitch and then just pray that they die before he does.
This is pretty much just spin to win now.
Yeah, the spin to win strat. Anyways, we're coming up to time because time stops when you hit the stop. And time.
Hold on.
Oh, did you not set up hotkeys?
Time.
Here, I know what the time was.
Okay, yeah, I can't. I don't know why it's not stopping.
1:47, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a 31 something. 31:40. Oh yeah, 47.
47.
Yep. Cool. And that's Toy Story 2, 90%. Specifically, N64, like we mentioned, you only need 30 tokens to beat the game, versus like PC, PlayStation, Dreamcast, you would need 40 tokens to beat it. So it is faster on this version. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for all the GGs. Appreciate it. Cool. We'll let the credits play out, I guess. This music's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then,
Fun fact: this version of the music is actually the first level in all other versions, just like mixed to match the N64 music throughout the game.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they put the Andy's, or they put "You Got a Friend in Me" in Andy's house, but on the other versions, this is the song that plays in Andy's house. Don't know why.
Yeah.
Before we sign off, I just want to say thank you to Retro Gaming Live and Retrothon, obviously, for letting me showcase this game. I super appreciate you guys giving me the chance to show off what I consider to be like one of the best like platforming speedruns out there. If you guys are interested in running this game or just checking out more gameplay, you can check out my stream, twitch.tv/spagettd, or even Electric Man. He runs this game as well. But if you did want to learn the game, you can join our Discord for the game. If you go on speedrun.com, there should be a link there, to join the Discord and start picking it up yourself. And then I'll let Electric Man sign off as well. But yeah. Fun being here.
We are a pretty friendly community. We help new players get to high level gameplay, and we're overall a pretty humble community. So if you like 3D platforming's collectathon, then I definitely recommend you play this game, no matter which version you're playing, whether that be PC, N64, PlayStation, or Dreamcast. Although not Dreamcast, but whatever. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me.
All right.
And for
so, see you guys later.
Bye. See.